Hi everybody, back again with another very quick sort of filler video. I'm just showing you really my sort of collections from each sort of line together. This is all I've got so far for Iron Man. You might have seen on previous videos I did have the Black Widow from Iron Man 2. I have still got her, but I've pulled her apart and I'm using her for custom Black Widow, which I will be doing possibly very early next year. Hopefully I'll have her completed, so that's why she's not on show here. I will be using that head sculpt but with a different body. So what have I got here? On the far left is the original War Machine, which I still think, in my opinion, is the best War Machine to get. The new one doesn't look too bad, but I just prefer the look of this one. And the new one is a bit expensive for me, which is why I haven't got it, or the Iron Patriot version. Next up we have the Secret Project Iron Man Mark IV figure, which I think is absolutely awesome. Yes, it is just the Mark IV, which is this one here, repainted, but I think it's a really good repaint and it's well worth getting. Next to him we have the Iron Man Mark IV, which is probably one of the best Iron Man figures out. I'm hoping to get the Mark VII at some point, because I've heard some really good reviews on that and it does look quite good, so I probably might get him. And next to him is my custom Tony Stark, because you've got to have a Tony Stark figure in your Iron Man collection. I have got a few Iron Men on order. I've got the Centurion, the Heartbreaker. I will be getting, when they release it, the Whiplash Mark II, which is Whiplash in his armour suiting, which you saw at the end of the Iron Man 2 movie. They have announced that they are doing it, but it probably won't be out till late next year, very late next year. So I will be getting him. I'm not going to bother with the Mandarin. Yes, it's a nice looking figure, but it's just not one I'm going to bother with. And that'll probably be it for my Iron Man line. I wouldn't mind getting Ironmonger, but he's just way too expensive. I'd probably have to sell probably 3 figures to get him. So I'll give you a close-up look at these figures. You've seen them all before on my videos and other people's videos, but I say this is just a filler video. I'm going to go through all my collection, putting them all together and showing you them. The Predators will be coming soon. That might be the next video. But this is Warmonger. Not Warmonger, sorry, War Machine. Superb paint job. From when this figure was made, which is quite a while ago now, it's absolutely superb from the time it was made, and it still holds up today. Next to him, say the Secret Project figure. I didn't bother, well, I'm not going to bother with the other one that's I've heard that they're going to release, which is like a I think it's like a blue and white version, or it's got a bit of blue in it. I've seen pictures of it on the internet, but there's been no more talk about that at the moment. I'm not going to bother with that one, purely because I don't like the colour. This is the sort of colour scheme that I like. And I've got him on the flying stand, and he's got his air brakes up. I might turn him around in a minute so you can have a look at him from the back. As I said, the Iron Man 4, Iron Man Mark IV suit. A lot of people have had issues with the waist part here going pink. Mine hasn't done that yet. There is a slight tint, you could probably just pick it out, of pink coming through. which is one of the reasons why I probably might get the Mark 7 just to replace this guy. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't change any more than what it has. And I've got him with these missiles coming out of his arms. Hopefully the camera will focus in a sec. There we go. As I've stated on previous videos, I've taken all the batteries out because obviously the hands, the arc reactor on his chest, and his eyes do light up. But I took all the batteries out just to prevent leakage, because it has happened. People have had that problem. And this is my custom Tony Stark with his Black Sabbath t-shirt. This is the get-up that he wore in the Avengers. Just got one of the new Hot Toys True Type bodies underneath. Slim body. And it's obviously got his donut that comes with this figure in the package. And the actual head sculpt is from the Mark IV as well. And so are the glasses. So I'll pause the video and I'll turn them around so you can have a look at the back of them. You've seen it all before, but I've had people saying, oh, don't just show the fronts, let's see all round the figures. So we'll try and do that now. So I'll pause it here, and when we come back it will be facing you back on. Okay, here we have the back view. This is basically for people who haven't really seen these figures before, showing you a lot of the detail comes in these figures. We'll start with War Machine. You can have his melee gun facing over the top of either shoulder if you wish. The breastplate here, well, the shoulder breastplate, yeah, here does come out as well to show the missile underneath. But I'll keep that shut purely because it keeps the dust out. Really is some superb detail on this figure. If you haven't got a War Machine figure and you really do want one, if you can pick this one up quite cheap, I would highly recommend getting this one rather than the newer versions. It does have his machine guns on his arms there, which do, if I can just show you, they do both come down. But if you want to see this figure in full, go back about a year or so and I've done a review on it. You can check it out. Here's the Mark IV Secret Project with his wings up, showing you all the detail in the back there. I'll try and keep the camera steadier. I think this is the Mark IV stand, the second stand that come with the figure. It does light up, but again I've taken the batteries out. Next to him we have the Mark IV. The air brakes on the back do come up, same as that one. Because he's standing, I don't need it. The stand that I've got him on is from the Mark VI Iron Man figure. I just bought this just for a bit of variety. Because as you know, if you've seen my videos in the past, you know that I don't like the Hot Toys stands. I think they're really boring. I like it when they do this, which is why I try and get a few of these if I can. You can probably just pick out a little bit of fading on his clothing. I don't have these in direct sunlight, so it's not the sunlight that's doing it, it's just a paint flaw with these figures, but I think they have rectified that now. The paint that they use now is a bit different, so it shouldn't do it. And here's the back of Tony Stark, a bit boring. So there you go, I'll turn them round now and finish this video off. Okay, here they are in all their glory. This is the Iron Man that I use for my Avengers line as well, but as I said, I will probably be getting the Mark 7. He's a little bit pricey at the moment, but I'm seriously thinking about selling a few more figures off I keep saying that on my videos and never get round to selling them, but I think I'm going to have to start to do that soon. Otherwise these things are just going to take over the house. Great idea, from what a lot of people probably say. Yeah, let them take over your house. They're brilliant pieces of art. They're not action figures. A lot of people say, oh, they're action figures. They are not. They are fully articulated pieces of art. If you're into action figures, then just get the silly little 7 and 8 inch figures. I think an ironmonger standing behind these guys would look really cool. And maybe a Mark II with the chrome body. I might consider getting him as well, just because he's different. But anyway, that's enough for me waffling on. I said it's going to be a short video, but it ain't. And until the next one, which I'm not sure what it's going to be. It'll either be my Predators. I think I've already done a Terminator one a little while ago, but I might redo another Terminator one. Don't know yet. Might wait until the Battle Damage guy turns up before I do that. I might do a G.I. Joe one, or just a superhero one in general. So anyway, that's enough for me waffling on. Feel free to subscribe or make comments, add me on Google+. I've just started to do that now. I'm getting quite a few people adding me on that. So until the next one, take care, thanks for watching.